AZ Caregivers Awareness Week is a time to honor our caregivers, and Barbara Kavanagh and Jack Kavanagh are here to tell us a little bit more about that and the honor they've received from the governor.
Yes.
It's the 4th annual, and it's a time for us to really take care of our cancer caregivers, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Brad, for inviting us on. And you have the caregiver here, Barbara Kavanagh, and the caregivee. But the important thing to really talk about today is the fact that cancer caregivers are a very important part of the healthcare team, and we're often kind of ignored. I used to say that I used to be like the elephant in the room. The doctor would be talking to him and I'd be giving the answers.
Yeah.
And I think, again, for all cancer caregivers and all caregivers, we all know that is the most important job we've ever had in our life, and we're often very unprepared for what we're going to be dealing with. So we try with our charity to give people the information and the resources so that not only does the caregiver take care of their patient or the one they love, but they also take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And one of the things this week is being honored, by the governor. This is our 4th year. It's just a time for you to take time, meaning friends, family, and the people who are being cared for, to not only thank your caregiver, but to make sure that you are taking good care of yourself so she can or he can take care of himself.
Very important. Jack, I want to talk to you about that because you being a survivor, you know how important it was having Barbara there, but not just Barbara, but a whole team of people there that were giving you the care. So this is really important, isn't it, to for the carers to be taking care of each other too?
Absolutely, and the even doctors recognize that having a caregiver with the patient when they come to their office, the doctors feel much more comfortable because it's so critical to get the message over to the patient, and sometimes the patient is, incredibly nervous and so on.
Yeah.
So all around, it makes the patient feel better.
Yeah, you talked something very important there, Jack, and Barbara, I want to ask you about that. And it can be very frustrating for a patient to not be able to know what's going on, and that's where the caregiver comes in. So working together is so important. So as a patient, do you kind of want to say out there to those, let your caretaker, they're there for you, and they're there to take you through those steps. Is that something that's very important that people need to realize?
Absolutely. And one of the things that's been very helpful is that Jack is a very good patient. He takes we were talking with Mark Tarbell about taking care of your health and the good nutrition, but also it helps the caregiver if the person they're trying to care for is also helping himself, herself. One of the things that Jack is going to comment on is that out of our work over the past 15 years, not only with cancer caregivers but patients, cancer patients, we've now developed a new program.
Yeah. So let's talk about that very quickly because I know we're on time.
Yeah, we've developed a virtual cancer caregiver program, which is done in a lesson plan so that the person goes to their computer or their phone and they can walk through the program. The program essentially helps the caregiver get organized, helps them navigate the healthcare system, and helps them take care of themselves, which is really critical.
Very important.
That'll be out after the 1st of the year.
Yeah, so you'll be able to hear from us and see us, and also you can go to our website, cancercaregiversaz.com.
Perfect.
And Jack, you did something very nice last night.
As we wrap up here?
To the best caregiver.
There it is. Oh, that's so nice. And congratulations
and
on
that's something all of you caregivees need to think about, is do something special for that person who's taking care of you.
Perfect. Barbara, Jack, thank you very much for coming in. Congratulations there.
Thank you.
And we have more information on aztv.com, so please go check it out.